Mérite pas mon cœur, à chaque jeu t'aime, j'ai le réflexe derrière mon cœur. Moi F3 s'est transformé en bunker, je suis mon seul, un seul réal.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith as we get ready for this very special broadcast of the NBA. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Well, guys, so much of what Kevin Love can do on the floor doesn't even show up on the stat sheet. One thing you often hear people talk about is his ability to throw the outlet pass. Have you ever seen another player, well, I know I have, as good as he is on the outlet?
Well, you know, Wes Unseld is the first name you think of.
That was the one in my brain,
the
too.
godfather of big men, Bill Russell, defined what it meant to be a good outlet passer. But you know what's funny, Ernie? I can't outlet the ball like he does, and I'm the strongest guy to ever play the game.
You're the strongest man that ever played the game.
I don't know why I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I don't know.
Why not?
What makes you the strongest man that ever played the game?
Because I ripped down 15 backboards.
Okay, well, that makes you the strongest man that ever played the game.
And you can't throw a pass like that.
No, not the overhead one. He has one where he does it from the chest.
Yes.
I can't do that one.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
Okay.
Well,
maybe it's a weak upper body.
There it is.
Ernie, look at this chest.
I'll just say this. Wes Unseld, I agree with.
Thank you.
I'll take my shirt off right now.
No, please don't.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building. Right now they're in charge of the season series, up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
Yeah, dominant win for them their last time in this matchup, and what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
I think the goal always is to control the glass if you can. It ends up giving you extra possessions that typically lead to extra points.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Okay, guys, well, we talked about how coming into this game, some were referring to it as a mismatch. And he said, I understand that because, frankly, it has been. We haven't been able to hang with them either of the times we've seen them this year. But he pledged that they're going to lay it all out there today to avoid their 3rd straight loss to them this season. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now that we're into the season, some small injuries and in some cases, Doris, big injuries have already occurred. Is this where a team's depth really gets tested?
You know what's striking and what separates the NBA from college basketball on any other level to me is the players on the end of the bench who could go a stretch of 5 to 10 games and not be at all a part of a rotation. But where an injury occurs, Kevin, they are forced to step in and contribute right away. And it speaks volumes about the level of professionalism for those players who are able to not play, to not be getting any minutes at all, and then step in when required and be effective. Truly an incredible thing.
Oh, great look at it. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Then there's Wiley. And it's Bacon in at the 3 spot. The shot by Monk is no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team is simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
And here's Walker. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. The pass to Wiley. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, Walker. The 3. Drills it from outside. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
And so here's Cleveland, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Love outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
From past the arc. The shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by James. That's tipped. Here's Bacon. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. From deep, Walker. And that's collected by Love. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wiley with the rebound.
And just the kind of start you're hoping to avoid. 1 for 5 from the field here early on.
Walker the pass to Monk. Here's Bacon. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Monk. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Cavaliers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. LeBron kicks to Baldwin. Monk grabs the board. And here's Sharp. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, there's no doubt. The offense looked scattered. Tons of turnovers, some of them forced, certainly, but many were not. It was made easy to defend.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Charlotte in the lead. Pass to Monk. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
You can see the reason it can be a tough day down low, and he's going after it on the glass. Some serious length to contend with.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
Here's Bacon. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
He hits both from the stripe.
And maybe not as highly touted as some other guards that went before him, but Malik Monk can be scary on the floor. He can get hot like no other, and once he's dialed in, the points just seem to flow.
And the shot is good.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
And Greg, as you said, Monk has that ability to take over with his shooting.
I mean, Monk looks to get going with his scoring at all times, and he's just got that shooter's mentality where all shots are good shots. That can be a positive and a negative, but I prefer he have that aggressive mentality when it comes to scoring the basketball.
Now, here's Monk. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
It's an encouraging sign to see Monk working off those pin downs. An effective shooter when he gets any sort of daylight.
Here's LeBron fouling the basket by Malik Monk. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Walker. The Cavaliers making the shot. Dishes it to Monk. Here's the screen. Shoots off the step back, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
James outside. Here's Baldwin, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bacon. James covering. Tice. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Passes to Baldwin. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love kicks to LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Well, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Good work there as it goes.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
LeBron outside. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
A different look now for Cleveland. Howard comes in for Kevin Love. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And a switcher also for Charlotte, Michael Conley. He's checked in for Walker.
We know that LeBron has always been a good foul shooter. Not a great one, but a good one.
Here's Wiley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 7. Rubio in the corner. Now here's James. D right on him. Here's Baldwin. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Baldwin's got 9 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Wiley. They set the screen. He feeds it to Conley. Shoots from 12. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And here are the Cavaliers now. 7-point differential. Out to the wing. James outside. Howard setting the pick for LeBron. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Listen, LeBron's been in the league so long now. He just knows how to make the most of a screen to get a good look.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Here's LeBron. Misses from close range.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
Monk gets to Conley. And the pass to Wiley. Puts up a 3. But they'll get another chance. Monk with the ball. He's got 8. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He dishes it to Howard. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Rubio. Now here's James. 5 points in the game. Tries again. Got a piece of it. They recover it. A nice shot by Howard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Charlotte leading by 6. Conley the pass to Bacon. Kicks it to Monk. They swipe it. Kicked away. Now Conley. 12 points his last outing. To the left wing. Bacon the pass to Wiley. Here's Bacon. Shot clock at 6. The good-looking shot from the wing. Bacon's got his second basket. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Think back to how Jeff Hornacek was as a player. Doris, you see that same demeanor on the sidelines.
Well, what you're talking about there, Kev, is sort of that gritty, no-nonsense, tough-minded approach. What Jeff Hornacek was as a player, he certainly displays similar attributes as a coach.
Here's Bacon. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, shoots from 12, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Just doing the job on the back rim.
Here's Baldwin. 12 points for him. And James with the basket on the assist by Howard. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Bacon. James covering. Bacon's shot is off. Well, Cleveland shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. The 3 from LeBron. Baldwin kicks to Rubio. Conley against Rubio. Conley the pass to Bacon. Back to Conley. They set the screen. Charlotte again missing. Conley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. James kicks to Baldwin. And here is James. 8 points for him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Well, it's been an up-and-down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Noel dishes to Rubio. Outside Curry. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, forever.
Infectious enthusiasm to see it every time he steps on the floor. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
Noel is out there with the chosen one. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Howard in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Rubio, following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Martin with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. He kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
There's the pick. Here's Hill. And that one, good. And the Hornets lead by 7.
I like when George Hill goes to the floater. That is not an easy shot, but he's worked on it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Hill. You just have to love the way Ricky Rubio plays defense. Fantastic at jumping a play, and Doris forcing a turnover for his team to get out and get a scoring transition.
Right. I think the thing that stands out with Ricky Rubio is probably his anticipation. That is what makes him such a great defender. Active feet, active hands to bother shooters, incredible lateral movement, and an impressive wingspan. I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to the chosen one. Here's Noel. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, 6'11", Nerlens Noel so efficient down deep, working his magic thanks to that great size.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. The feed now to Hill. It's stolen by Curry. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Barton, and the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute, Kevin.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 5. Here's the chosen one. Offensive rebound. Howard, the pass to Noel. Howard kicks to Noel. Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Feeds to Barton. They set the pick. Launches a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Again, Curry missing. Charlotte's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Miley. That one's off, still out of sync. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's the chosen one, defending. Rubio dishes to Curry. Here's the 3, but they get it back. Howard, the pass to Rubio. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Charlotte, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside Holiday. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. Tice. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's the chosen one. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Rubio. And it's Rubio again missing. And Holiday kicks to Hill. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
You know, George Hill is such an accurate shooter in catch-and-shoot situations. He's always ready to let it fly.
For so long, the Hornets have been one of the most disciplined teams, Greg, in the NBA.
Yeah, you look at how this team takes care of the ball. And from the first guy to the last, it says something about how much pride they take in that. Minimizing turnovers goes a long way in terms of winning games. It's been a part of the basketball culture with the Hornets for quite some time.
And Howard may be the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Love checked in for Nerlens Noel. Troy Daniels comes in for Seth Curry. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Holiday gets the bucket.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Parker kicks to Love. Pass to the chosen one. Daniels dishes to Parker. Back to Daniels. gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's how you answer that.
You can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Here's Barton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Daniels. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Outside Holiday. The dish to Barton. Back to Holiday for 3. Again, Holiday missing.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own. He can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Here's Howard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Charlotte has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Another miss by Holiday.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Daniels passes to Howard. Back to Daniels. Parker kicks to Love. Here's the chosen one. That's in there. Love with the assist. The chosen one's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Hornets trail. Barton outside. Tice. He's guarded by Love. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. He kicks to Hill to stop the run. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Cavaliers.
And they're getting them up from beyond the arc, shooting a solid percentage from out there. So thus far, it hadn't been a problem.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Baldwin, he's checked in for Howard. And Shumpert in there for the chosen one. Parker kicks to Baldwin. Shot off the pick. Basket counts. Baldwin's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't get him. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Doris, you ended a very successful college career a few years before professional women's basketball was fully established. How much do you wish you could have had a chance to go pro and play in what is now the WNBA?
How about this, Kev? The last 10 minutes of my senior season, the last 10 minutes of my final game, I blow out my knee. Otherwise, I would have gone to either Sweden or Ireland to play professionally. But sure, of course I wish the WNBA was formed. It came 10 years after my graduation in 1987. Oh, what could have been.
Yeah. And Doris is thriving, right? I mean, there is such a following for the WNBA.
Last year's finals may be the most competitive in history. It's really grown leaps and bounds.
So fun to watch. That one, no good.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
But I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Baldwin from deep three-point range. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Baldwin's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Floats one. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Love. Baldwin kicks to Love. Out to Shumpert. It's up a 3. Here's Baldwin. And a miss there on the triple.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Walker. And Shumpert pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Baldwin. On the wing, Daniels. Baldwin, the pass to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cavaliers working now with a fresh shot clock. Tries again. Love kicks to Parker. And there's the pass to Baldwin. And another shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The first one falls. James checked in for the Cavaliers. And he makes both free throws.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
From deep, Walker. They get it back. Out to the right wing. McCaw kicks to Conley. Pass to Wiley. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Conley's got 9.
Yeah, and coming off that pick there, Conley able to get to his sweet spot and convert.
James outside. Pass to Baldwin. Back to LeBron. He's looking for Love and finds him. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
A 3 from LeBron. Walker with the rebound. Charlotte shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Charlotte moving the ball around. There's Bacon. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
Here's LeBron. A shot off that time, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one, and that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bacon. The second chance effort. It's blocked. Wiley the pass to Conley. Here's Walker with the 3. Again, the miss by Walker.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
And again, LeBron missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Parker against Conley. Dishes to Walker. Pass to McCaw. There's the screen. Pocket 6. Here's Conley, and he hits it to tie the game up. Conley's got 11 points.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
And Shumpert kicks to James. Out to Parker to stop the drought. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just an example of what sets LeBron apart from everyone else. The ability to set up his teammates for easy scores while being so dominant himself.
Conley, the pass to McCaw. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. McCaw's got his first bucket in this one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tony, you guys are flowing really well lately. When you guys are having success this year, what will it look like?
To stay healthy. I like our chances this year. Our young guys got a lot of experience, and we play good basketball right now, so hopefully we can stay healthy and play good at the end of the season.
That is always the most important thing for your team, Tony. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
You been working out?
The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. In the second quarter, they erased what had been a fairly big deficit at one point, and now here they are sitting on a 1-point halftime lead. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection, some of it was the defense stepping up. My guess is we'll see some significant changes as things get going in the second half, increasing off-the-ball activity, making the extra pass, and trying to get better looks.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
My side girl got a 5S with a screen crack.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Cavaliers leading our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Charlotte, Walker and Monk are the guards handle. Then there's Wiley, and it's Bacon in at the three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today. And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Here's Bacon. 4 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. The shot by Monk is no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Baldwin. He feeds it to Shumpert. The pass to Baldwin. He dishes it to LeBron. Love kicks to LeBron. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Out to the right wing. Hornets trail by 4. Here's the screen. Passes it to Wiley. Here's Bacon. He's guarded by Love. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Walker with a clean look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Walker's got 12. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Baldwin, fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
And Doris, so many players do tend to shy away from contact, but which players, in your opinion, really love the physical aspect of the game, really helps their game?
Well, let's go old school. And the ground and pound game of Zach Randolph. The guy doesn't have an inch in terms of his vertical jump, but has managed to be well into his second decade in the NBA. For me, Zach, Zebo doing work on the box, a thing of beauty.
Now here's Walker. 12 points for him.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
LeBron outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, they are not locked in defensively here in the second half. The intensity and focus haven't been there.
There's the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
A moment now to see the numbers for LeBron James. 2nd in field goal percentage, 10th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you mentioned it, he's the 2nd best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Will Barton, he's checked in for Charlotte. In the corner, it's James. Here's Baldwin. 21 points in the game. From deep. Barton with the rebound. Hornets trail by 5. Kicks it to Walker. Now the feed to Monk. Shoots over Curry. Good D from Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Curry on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Love kicks to Curry. Cleveland moving it around. James, the pass to Baldwin. Here's Love. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Walker dishes to Monk. Barton outside. Picked away. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. From deep, James. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. There's a screen. And Walker kicks to Monk. Feeds it to Barton. To stop the drought. A steal. Here we go. James heading to the hoop.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. Charlotte again missing.
A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Now, here's Monk. 8 points for him. Pass to Wiley. Now the dish to Barton. And stolen by James. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For Cleveland, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Doris, one thing we've seen with LeBron, he's not shy putting pressure on the franchise when it comes to personnel decisions.
Right, Kev, this guy is very serious about winning championships. LeBron James expects support from ownership in terms of acquiring the right pieces, and he keeps his contract short with a purpose. That exerts leverage to be in position to win.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Barton outside. They need this. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The Cavaliers leading by 10. The chosen one passes to Rubio. And Noel kicks to Howard. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Holiday. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Now here's Curry. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Outside Holiday. Now here's Barton. He's guarded closely. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
All free throws good from Barton.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that, to me, makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations.
And to back up the point with Barton and his chaotic play style, he knows exactly what he's about. Famously saying, Greg, I'm so creative most of the time, I don't know what I'm going to do.
And, that might sound glib, but it is just how Barton plays. I mean, a fantastic competitor who just does what it takes to win. He gives you a little bit of everything out on the floor.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Now here is Howard, guarded closer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Tice. Charlotte again missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Dishes it to Rubio. Cleveland moving it around. And Noel kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Howard. Another miss by Howard.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 7. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Rubio. Charlotte no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And Curry has it in the corner. Howard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 7 points for Dwight Howard.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Barton outside. Barton with the screen on Rubio. The pass to Holiday. Barton outside. Takes the 13-footer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Howard's got rebound number 13 with that last one. He feeds it to Rubio. Noel dishes to Rubio. Noel, a screen on Hill. Passes it to the chosen one. It's Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
And he just needs a sliver of space, and he's going to knock down that 3. The D has to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes to guarding him.
Charlotte calls timeout. Doris, you've interviewed so many great players and coaches. What are some of the key personality traits that stars seem to share?
Yeah, I would say it's probably like somebody who's either a lawyer or a doctor, right? They're always A-type personalities. They're competitive. They're perfectionists. They have great capacity for work. I don't think you make it to the NBA unless you're incredibly committed.
Well said. Here's McCall. He's covered by Daniels. McCall misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Screen by Howard. Daniels passes to Howard. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Hill kicks to McCall. Pass to Bacon. He dishes it to Holiday. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Noel. Daniels has got 9 points. And so here's Charlotte, 15-point game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The wide open look here for Holiday. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Screen by Howard. Daniels kicks to Howard. And Howard with this stuff.
And Howard, one of the most dangerous players in the league when he rolls to the rim.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Outside Hill. Pass to Bacon. Here's McCall. They set the pick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. One of the steals of the draft last season might have been Patrick McCaw, the former UNLV player. Doris fit right in with what the Warriors were trying to do on the floor, and he saw a good amount of rotation minutes.
Well, McCaw proved he was ready to play early in his NBA career. There's no doubt about that. He's got incredible range shooting the basketball. He's also very rangy with how he defends. So much to like about this guy's game.
Conley kicks to McCaw. The fadeaway. Rubio with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Tries a 3. Curry dishes to Noel. From outside the arc, the Hornets pull it in. Here's McCall, and Holiday has it in the corner. Charlotte again missing. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Remember, Howard has led the league in free throw attempts on 4 separate occasions.
The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Hornets trail by 13. Now Holiday, 15 points in the game. They set the pick. Outside Conley. There's the pass to McCaw. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. From deep. He got it! He got it!
3 points at the buzzer.
An absolute miracle that one went in. A circus shot to end the quarter.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this.
And I wrote my way out.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports.
What was it, 16 and 16? Arrested in Los Angeles.
Hornets trail by 13. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Nerlens Noel is out there with Kevin Love. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. There's Bacon. And the shot is long.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
James kicks to Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
The Hornets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Kicks to Monk. Tice, he's guarded by Love. Down low. Now the feed to Monk. Pocket 4. LeBron with the block.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Hornets trail by 15. They set the screen. Here's Monk. That shot off. Great D that time from James. Love outside. Another three for Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Tice, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
James, and James throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Conley. Here's Monk. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Baldwin, who's checked in for Nerlens Noel. The Hornets also with a sub. Wiley, he's checked in for Patrick McCall. On the wing, James. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Shumpert. Back to James. Fires from deep. Wiley with the rebound. Hornets trail by 18. Passes it to Bacon. Here's Conley. Rebound Love. Love's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Baldwin. Out left to the wing. In the corner, it's James. To the paint. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 23 points.
How about the awareness there from James? I like the fact that he sets the floor for his teammates.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Conley, the pass to Wiley. There's the three. Now, here's Monk. Guarded by Shumpert. Pass to Bacon. 5 to shoot. Hands it from downtown.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, and that one, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Conley. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
James outside. And the dunk by LeBron.
It doesn't come as any surprise so far in this game that LeBron's stamp is all over it. Simply a dominant player.
Hornets trail by 17. To the wing on the left. Here's Bacon. Covered by LeBron. Shoots from 12. That misses off the backboard. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 in their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Baldwin. Good work defensively by Conley. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the pass to Wiley. Tice. He's guarded by Love. Tice. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Cleveland leading by 15. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Monk. Misses the three. Well, the Cavaliers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. And Shumpert kicks to Baldwin. Sinks the three-pointer. Baldwin's got 26.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Wiley the pass to Monk. Over Shumpert. No good off the front iron.
Yep, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
It's good. Baldwin's got 7 points for the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Conley the pass to Wiley. They set the pick. Here's Bacon. He's guarded by Love. Bacon's shot is off. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Shumpert dishes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The drive by James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
Charlotte shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. There's the dish to Monk. Craps in the tray.
I'll tell you, somebody fell asleep because the defense was not paying any attention to him. That's a huge blunder.
Pass to Baldwin. Back to James. They set the pick. And here's Love for 3. But he recovers it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Now, here's Monk. Over Shumpert. The shot by Monk is no good. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Shoots the 3. Passes it to Baldwin. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Baldwin's got 12 points in just the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Wiley. And here is Conley. Tice. They get the rebound. Another shot. That shot missing.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
So it's the Hornets now, after Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Shortening the preseason, adding a week to the regular season to avoid some back-to-backs. Doris, how much is that going to help the players, you think, stay healthy?
This is a fascinating development in one of the areas where the NBA was so proactive in long-term health and well-being of their players. Kevin, I'm anxious to see. Everybody was frustrated by the number of preseason games. They didn't matter. And so I think by taking some of those games that have zero impact on the season, zero impact on how you evaluate and put your team together, is going to be critical to avoiding back-to-backs and the dreaded 4 games in 5 nights. I'm so excited to see how this plays out.
Doris, we're going to get a better product in the regular season. We're going to see players fresher, less injured. I mean, it's a win-win.
Agreed.
Dishes to Love. Lays it up off the glass.
I tell you, that timing and that awareness Love has near the rim is something you simply can't teach.
Charlotte calls timeout.
I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Bacon. Outside, Walker. Beyond the arc. And James pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's the screen. Back to LeBron. He got right to the cup using that screen. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, even the best defense can't stop LeBron James from draining shots in the paint like there. He is just so gifted that close to the rim.
Now, here's Monk. To the left side wing. Here's Walker. And the shot falls short this time. Cavaliers shooting here about 46% for the game. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Charlotte has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Monk with the ball, now guarded by Shumpert. Now the pass to Bacon from 10 feet out. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
He was all alone on that one. 13 points for Malik Monk.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
That's his shot, fellas.
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's Holiday. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's McCaw. Tice. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 rebounds. Noel sets a screen for LeBron. Goes up off the pick. And slam dunk by Noel.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
Now here's Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a ranging forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And the first one drops.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Green. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
So it's the Hornets now. Outside Holiday. Over Parker. And again, the Hornets missing. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.